Hello, Earth System Science. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I am here to deliver your weekly agenda for October 12th, 2020, which is going to end up being a culmination of the last several weeks of class. Okay, so we've been working through our local water unit. Last week we wrapped up some information around wildfires, specifically the wildfire that is burning to the west of us, and kind of exploring how that's going to be potentially affecting our local water quality. And so this week we are going to be creating a one-pager, which I will be detailing out in class, but with a little overview here for those that can't make both days. This is your agenda. So let's jump into it. Here is the post today, or for this week, local water one-pager. We're going to be wrapping up the learning target that we've had for the past several weeks, right? Developing an explanation for the quantity, quality, and origin of our local water supply. And our success criteria is going to be to create a one-pager that describes that, but also includes some ways in which that water can be contaminated, specifically tying in some wildfire potential. Okay, and so two things on the agenda this week. The first is going to be planning and a little bit of research and really synthesis in order to prepare for you to create your one-pager. Okay, and so for those that have not done one-pagers, I'll be showing examples in class of what those look like, but essentially it is on one side of one page information that completely describes one big topic. Okay, and in this case it's local water. So our first step this week is to do some planning for our one-pager before we just jump right into it. And so you each have a copy of this planning document about the local water one-pager. Okay, and so there's directions. You're going to use the information that you've learned over the past several weeks, and you're going to fill out the information which you're going to be writing on your one-pager. So your first step is to look through these subtopics, which correspond directly to the weeks that we've been learning, right? So watershed and hydrologic cycle, origin of Fort Collins water, water quality, and then wildfires and water. And you're going to go through and fill out this table, okay? And you should use the previous week's assignments for information, right? So for example, watershed and hydrologic cycle, there's some guiding questions here for you to kind of fill out that will help you write your answers in this space. What is a watershed? So I could go back to the local water unit. I would click on the Intro to Hydrosphere, and I would start looking at what I did, right? So I would probably look at the hydrologic cycle, a diagram that I did. I could also look at any Google Slides that were posted for information. You kind of notice that here's some information about what a watershed is, right? So that's going to help you with your first question filling out. And then you're to answer all of these other questions, right? Using the information that you've already done, you've already researched, you've already completed, okay? So that's going to be your step one. When you complete that, you're going to take a blank sheet of paper, which I don't really have handy. Here's a good example. Blank sheet of paper completely, right? Hopefully maybe computer paper unlined would be really, really nice. And you're going to start laying out your one-pager, okay? Because there are many ways to organize a one-pager, but you will want to use a blank sheet of paper, a pencil, and a ruler to start your layout. That's going to be day one, okay? Day two this week is going to be working on the one-pager itself. Okay, and so I have the document that has all of the requirements on it given to you here as a viewable copy, right? So you're going to have your 4 subtopics that you've already now written about, and then you are going to also make sure that you have room on your one-pager to be drawing images, okay? And so there's going to be one image per topic or subtopic. So you need an image that represents the watershed and hydrologic cycle. You'll need an image that represents the origin of our water, an image that represents water quality, and an image that represents wildfire. And then other requirements, you'll have to find some quotes related to local water. Those could come from the resources that we've dug into, either videos, it could come from the Google Slides. You will also have to have 2 questions that you generate, you make up, and their answers. You will have to have a border around your one-pager that is symbolic. Symbolic meaning it's somehow related to the topic of local water. And then it has to be beautiful. Colored pencils, pens, markers. You want to make it as visually appealing as possible. Okay. I will be going over and giving examples in class. Again, this agenda video for this week is just to give you guys kind of a heads up, or if you're absent, maybe an idea of what we have done. But the week is devoted to wrapping up local water, creating a one-pager that proves our understanding of that topic. Okay. The week after is going to be a shift, right? We are going to go hybrid as of now, and so what you will want to be getting in the habit of is watching agenda videos, because we're only going to be meeting each other in person once to go over things. And so I'm hoping to establish, and I'll be reminding you in class, in our Teams meetings, to be checking these agenda videos. But as always, if you have questions about anything, if you're missing assignments, you can always send me an email. Okay, pworkman@psdschools.org. But other than that, I will see you guys in class. So thank you.